Hello and welcome. My name is Teresa Foxworth. I'm an RN, that is, I'm a registered nurse, and I've been diagnosed with breast cancer 3 times. I was already an RN before I was diagnosed the first time. So we look at our emotional health, mental health, intellectual health, and also our financial health. Oftentimes, we need financial help to help us with preventative care. We're looking at inflation and we see it show up as prices rising. So, in this case, you think about what prices were when you were young 10, 20, 30, 40, even 50 years ago, depending on your age. So, as a child, I remember, and do you remember how much your favorite candy cost? If you were eating candy when you were little, I was. The corner store was close by. My favorite was 5 cents. And I remember later when it was 50 cents and then $1. So inflation. So this is related to the dollar when it was backed by gold. A dollar and gold were equal. If a person is a millionaire and the value of the dollar goes down, say right now there was a time when a dollar and gold were worth the same, like in 1913. However, in 1971, the president was President Nixon at the time, took the dollar off of the gold standard, and then the dollar started to depreciate in value. Now a dollar is worth 3 cents. So that's why you see it showing up as high prices. So what if this happens in the US that has happened in other countries where the value of the dollar goes to nothing, where it's devalued? So if you have $3 million, $10 million, $1 billion, all of a sudden, you can wake up the next morning and your money has no value, be it $1 or $10 million. So if you have $10 million and it's worth zero, 10 million times zero equals what? Zero. So your life can change tragically and suddenly overnight, especially if you have a loved one that's sick and you're taking care of them and it's costing money. You may have a private duty person for them, any number of things. And there are lots of things that it takes to take care of someone who's chronically ill. So just think about that, how a person's life could change because they didn't do one thing, and that's stack, accumulate gold and silver, gold or silver, right? Just stacking it. Wouldn't that be nice? Are you doing that? That's something I would like for you to consider doing because I want your life to be great. And in 2025, we want to not only survive in all of those ways mentioned earlier, health-wise, physical and financial health, not just survive, but strive to thrive in 2025. Yuri Melendez answered these 2 questions for a gentleman while he was on a 7K getaway in 2024. The gentleman wanted to know what was his reason for getting involved in 7K and what he thinks about the company. Yuri says 7K has been a blessing and he thanked the gentleman for allowing him to jump on. He said, and I quote, "We got involved because it was a prayer request, a total prayer request. I always say opportunities present themselves, just not the way you imagine." He was praying for something during COVID. He said he and his wife got affected really badly. He said he and his wife own a private school and they lost 50% of their students. As a result, they lost a lot of revenue to be able to keep their ministry alive. They had to get resourceful. So they became an online school. While they were in online school, parents only paid for it if they could send their children to an actual building. He was praying for something. He didn't know it was going to appear through 7K through this format. Prior to 7K, he used to purchase gold and silver for quite some time. He said, God put it in my heart to purchase gold and silver and not have it in government form. And when he received that call, he says, I was actually waiting online at the post office selling a 10-ounce gold bar that he bought for $11,000 and he was going to sell it for $19,000. Madiba is his friend, also leader in 7K. He's been his buddy for 16 years at this point. He said to him, "Hey Yuri, you know anything about gold and silver?" Yuri laughed and said, "Gold and silver? I'm actually online right now selling a 10-ounce gold bar for $11,000 for $19,000. He needed the money to keep paying the bills for the school. But the hard part was there was no company that allowed them to convert the gold and silver back into cash in the event of an emergency. Madiba replied, "There's a company called 7K. They created something called a sound money wallet that you can liquidate your gold and silver." Yuri exclaimed, "It doesn't exist." He said, "I'm online right now shipping. I have to wait 12 weeks to get the money so I can pay the bills." Madiba put Yuri on the phone with Josh Anderson, one of the owners. And Yuri started asking all the questions. "Hey, I have a business. I have a ministry. This is our situation. We have this gold. What makes you different? Why should I buy from you?" Yuri sent 4 ounces to 7K just to see the process. He says, "I never forget. I sent it FedEx, tracking it 2 days. He received a phone call. 'Mr. Melendez, we received your gold. Your money will be available in your account within 1 hour." He said, "What? Within 1 hour?" The caller repeated, "Within 1 hour, your account will be available." Once that happened, he threw his hands up and said, "Okay, everybody in the world is going to need this. They just don't know about it." He went back heavy on prayer and said, "Lord, what do you want me to do with this information?" He said it was clear as day. He felt that the Lord said, "Get it out to my people as fast as you can." Yuri says, "I started sharing this mission. Little did I know that this is the opportunity that was going to be present in this way." In 52 days, he became a silver associate in the company. He was able to use the income from 7K to cover all the shortfalls of their school, and it saved their ministry. He says, as we start sharing this, now the income of the compensation was the icing on the cake. He was just looking for a way to liquidate gold and silver. He says, "I didn't know it was going to appear this way. And then as I start sharing it, guess what? We started impacting families. We were the first lightning tour in New Jersey. We kicked it off. Then little did he know that as a couple, they ended up becoming one of the trainers and one of the top leaders in the company. It was crazy to him. It became so impactful that they've changed over 3,800 families' lives already. They have their teachers use the healthcare services. They use the training videos in 7K to teach his juniors and seniors about financial literacy. All of his seniors get a 7K membership as a graduation when they finish their course. His teachers purchase memberships, and they've changed so many lives. He's now a gold associate in the company and about to become an executive gold, and he's on his way to become the first presidential gold in the Hispanic community. Here is Mr. Yuri Melendez.
I'm just a humble servant, love to help people, love to share information that can literally change a life. It helped me, my family. It's empowered our community. It's done so much for us. The information that I'm going to share with you and the company I'm going to share with you is revolutionizing the whole gold and silver industry. The objective and the mission is to get gold and silver to the people's hands. And I said I don't want to scare you away. It's affordable for everybody. Guys, this information that I'm going to play, it's 90% visual. I'm going to play some video to compress the information, but I will interject in the technology and what's in it for you factor. But I want you to really just take the time. If you can hone in, shut the TV off, just focus. I'm going to play a couple videos just to impact you to see what's going on in the world and how this program right here that you're going to see can actually change your life. And then you can be that vessel to be able to share it, because if it's good for you, you'll be able to share it to your family. So that being said, guys, I will be interjected in between, but I want you to have some fun with this. I see a lot of people on today, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, I want to play a video right now that's really setting up with what's going on in America, what's happening right now, what the banks are doing to us, what we're not being told. You know, we've been swindled, we've been bamboozled, we've been lied to. I'm going to keep it real with you, but in the age of information, ignorance is a choice. So now that we have this information, this community that we put together, we're going out there and sharing that this program exists. So I want to kick it off right now. Everybody give me a thumbs up if you can see the video on. I'm going to kick it off with what's going on with America, and then I'll interject with the technology that really got me wanting to be part of it, and that's going to be one of the technology called the sound money wallet. I'm being biased, but that's why I wanted to get started, because I saw the future, and you're going to see why I'm sharing that with you, so you guys can see why I got involved immediately, and I highly recommend the person inviting you today is not wasting your time. So let's kick it off. Let's go.
In 2008, the world was given a wake-up call. The biggest financial crash in human history was delayed by the same poor decisions that brought it about in the first place. What that massive bailout bought us was not a solution, but merely time. Time for the people responsible to wring the last few dollars out of a dying system. But also, for those able to see the cliff edge approaching, time to protect themselves and their families from the imminent plunge. And in the end, that time may prove to be the most valuable commodity of all.
There are these brief moments in history where the safe haven asset for the last 5,000 years simultaneously becomes the asset class that has the greatest single potential gains in purchasing power. We're in one of these cycles right now where money is the best investment. Get out of currency, buy money, and you're probably going to be able to buy a whole lot more stuff later. But the best thing that people can do of all is really to take on their own responsibility for getting financially educated. This is the most important thing. Don't let the banks and the brokerage houses and other people guide all of your decisions. Find out what's going on for yourself. Empower yourself.
Let's go.
Do you feel like you're working harder for your money just to get by? It's not just you. Millions of families around the world are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, as of 2023, nearly half of Americans said they couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense. And across the world, the figure is even worse. So what is happening? Take a look at some of the major staples in our lives today and how much more they increased from the year 2000 to 2023. Water and sewage, up 185%. Groceries, up 343%. And the list goes on. We're all feeling it, but why is it happening? It's not that things take more to make or serve us, it's that the fiat currency used to purchase them is slowly becoming diluted. It takes more of the fiat currency to buy the same goods and services. As you can see, when the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, a dollar was worth, well, a dollar. Because of some government decisions such as going off of the gold standard and increased money printing, the purchasing power over time has effectively dropped to less than 3 cents on the dollar compared to 1913. This isn't anything new, unfortunately. There's a long list of countries where the same thing has happened, including Germany, Argentina, Zimbabwe, and most recently Venezuela, where their money became so diluted that people were using gold to pay for haircuts. In each case, they attempted to print themselves out of their own problems. Sound familiar? It's the same playbook, same problems. And if you look at the M1 currency supply chart, it will give you a good indication of the impact the United States monetary policy is having on the value of the dollar. The M1 currency supply is just a way of showing how much printed money is in the hands of consumers in the country. It is a direct link to the printing of fiat currency. As you can see, the US made a drastic decision in the year 2020 to go on an even more massive printing and spending spree. And as we have seen throughout history, more printing leads to more inflation, which means it takes more fiat currency to purchase the things we need to live. It isn't just the United States. Many countries around the world are playing the exact same dangerous game. So how are we supposed to protect ourselves from what seems to be a runaway train? There is a secret that government institutions, banks, and wealthy families have used for ages. It's called sound money. Don't worry, it's just a better name for gold and silver. Gold and silver have a history of maintaining their buying power throughout history, no matter what happens to fiat currencies around the world. Let's take a look at some examples. In 1965, 1 ounce of silver and $1 had equal purchasing power. You could have used either 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 to purchase a brand new Ford Mustang. If you would have had the same 2,500 ounces of silver in 2021, you could have purchased 2 brand new Mustangs, while $2,500 would barely cover the down payment for one. We have seen the same thing happen in the housing market. The average home cost in 2001 was $169,000, or 626 ounces of gold. In 2021, you could have taken less gold and purchased 3 homes, even though the average home cost in dollars almost doubled. The list goes on and shows how non-collectible gold and silver is one of the best ways to play defense against volatile fiat currencies that can decrease in buying power over time. There are usually a couple of things that happen when individuals find out about the value of sound money though. First, questions. What should I buy? Who should I trust? How much does it take to get started? And do I need to be an expert? The second thing that happens is a discovery of things like mixed advice on what to buy, high minimums, and people selling inventory they don't actually have, and many more problems, which all cause more questions and a general mistrust or confusion, leading them to never get started. Maybe this sounds familiar. We believe things should be a whole lot easier. We believe that every family deserves a real chance to get ahead of the game now and forever. Really, our goal is to help you get started on a path that will help you create a true legacy for generations to come. Who are we? We are 7K, a community of people on a mission to help each other create financial peace, preserve wealth, and create an exceptional life through both good and bad economic times.
All right. Now, this is my exciting part. This is what I want to show you the future. How they made it so easy for each and every one of us to be able to have access to gold and silver.
If you're watching this video, chances are you're curious about gold and silver. You might have a few questions, like why should I buy precious metals? What metals should I be buying? Who can I trust to buy them from? How do I know I'm getting a good deal? And how can I afford more? You should know that you're not alone. Most people have these questions, and over the next few minutes, we'll introduce you to an easy solution. Most people we talk to say they have a feeling that it's a good idea to own precious metals, but really don't understand why, or how to get started, or they don't feel like they have the budget for it, so they don't do anything about it. This lack of understanding costs them a lot of money, and quite honestly, we don't want you to make the same mistakes. We've watched far too many people struggle as the economy fluctuates, employment issues arise, or unexpected changes come up in life. Owning gold and silver can help shield you against all these challenges long term. When we started 7K, we established a mission to help the average person get ahead by adding precious metals to their portfolio, no matter their knowledge or circumstances. We've already changed the precious metals industry by making it extremely easy to get started without any maximums or any minimums, period. But that's not enough. We're now completely revolutionizing the industry and making it so anyone and everyone can seamlessly start buying precious metals. It doesn't matter if you want to start with $100 or even $1. The new technology provided by our partner company Sound Money Wallet will allow you to convert your cash to various asset classes of fractional gold or silver quickly with no games or gimmicks. With Sound Money, you own the metals you buy, but they store them safe and sound. They offer limited capacity storage for up to $50,000 in asset value. And you'll sleep easy at night knowing that if you ever want your metals, they'll be in the mail at the drop of a hat. How? Sound Money uses a non-segregated vault at their partner company, VaultMax, to store your precious metal assets, protected by some of the most technologically advanced security out there. You can be sure your metals are safe there. If you want your metal, simply request it. Pay the shipping and insurance and it will be on the way. But what if you need cash? The old way of liquidating precious metals, including lugging a heavy box to a local dealer, hearing excuses for why they couldn't possibly match the current market value of your metals and probably ending up in a no-win situation, or contacting an online buyer with a typical $1,000 minimum only to find that the price they initially quoted you for your metal dropped significantly once they received your heavily taxed package 4 to 6 weeks later. With Sound Money, you can kiss all that headache goodbye. This is the only tool on the market with the power to give you frictionless liquidation with one of the best buyback prices in the industry. So whether you're a savvy investor who already knows the power of gold and silver and the advantage of a private vault, or you're trading your first dollar for precious metals, Sound Money will make your ownership journey convenient and easy. Be confident that control is back in your hands from start to finish. Let Sound Money Wallet work for you.
And what I'm going to do real quick, guys, for the technology, this is like the Airbnbs, the Cash App, the Venmos, the Zells. This is the technology. This is the future. This is what got me excited about 7K, how we can actually put this, attach it to our checking account, and we can buy fractional amounts like layaways, and we can actually, from member to member, gift it. So what I'm going to do today is at the end of the presentation, for the person who gets started today and they set up the Sound Money Wallet, I'm going to send them the first silver ounce. That's what I'm going to give out today. For whoever invited you, for the person who gets started today and open the package, I'm going to send you your first ounce live so that people can see how easy it is that I can send it right to you. So let's keep it going.
If you're watching this video, you either know it's a good idea to own gold and silver, but you haven't known where to start, or you already own some and want more. Either way, you're probably wondering why 7K. The truth is, it can be daunting to start your gold and silver journey. We make it easy, fun, and extremely rewarding. Here at 7K, we use the power of gold and silver to provide a way for people like you to create financial peace, preserve wealth, and live an exceptional life. A small part of who we are gives you access to the full power of precious metals without any hassle or gimmicks, and providing the security in your purchases that you deserve. How? We have several dynamic ways of buying precious metals for all types of strategies and all types of budgets. If you want to take possession of your non-collectible gold and silver bullion, you can purchase directly from our non-collectible shopping cart. From there, we will directly ship the metal to you, be it monster boxes or just one coin. No minimums and no maximums. We only sell products we have in inventory. Some dealers will pre-sell coins they don't have, but hope to get, leaving the customer with long wait times to receive, or they may never get it at all. Not us. If we don't have it, we don't sell it. Again, no games and no gimmicks. Another way we make it easy is through the revolutionary product called Sound Money Wallet. Through the Sound Money Wallet, you can purchase gold or silver at any budget. If your budget's only $1, even that will still get you in the game. Sound Money is an incredibly robust digital gold and silver wallet that allows you to buy instantly and sell easily. All backed 100% by physical metal stored in a secure, non-segregated VaultMax vault. One of the major advantages of your new access to the world of gold and silver through 7K, we do the research for you. Most people avoid buying numismatic or collector's coins simply because they're scared, don't understand their true value, and have no idea what they're looking for. We help with that through modern collectibles. Truth is, if you're not buying collector's coins, you're leaving huge potential on the table. You probably made a $1.2 million mistake and didn't even know it. Let me explain. Let's start by taking a look at this chart that shows the purchasing power of the US dollar from 1913 to 2013. In 1913, a dollar was worth $1 in purchasing power. In 2013, a dollar was worth 5 cents in purchasing power, and even less now. We've seen the dollar and all currencies lose value over time. Some of this is due to inflation, but most is because of a change in 1971. In 1971, the US president ended the Bretton Woods Agreement, which cut all ties to currencies that were backed by gold. All at once, all world currencies became a fiat currency, meaning they are simply backed by whatever the government says they're worth. Take this scenario as an example. Let's say you wanted to purchase a brand new Mustang in 1965. It would have cost you $2,500 or 2,500 US silver coins. The same 2,500 US dollars won't get you a car today, but those 2,500 coins would get you 2 cars. As you can see here, while the US dollar has lost its value over time, gold and silver have maintained their purchasing power. If you'd consistently purchased gold and silver bullion over the years, you would have negated inflation and maintained an average buying power. But what would have happened if you'd have bought collectible gold and silver? It begins with the MS-70 Silver Eagle. MS stands for mint state. It's a grading system. An MS-70 coin means the coin is in perfect condition. If you'd purchased one MS-70 Silver Eagle every month since 1986, you'd be sitting on a $1.2 million portfolio, and it would have only cost you between $50,000 and $80,000. That's why we call it the $1.2 million mistake, because most people didn't buy them. What's crazy is that's what the coin the US Mint makes millions of every year. What would have happened if you focused on even more exclusive, unique, and rare modern coins? Here are a few examples of the track record for a few more unique and exclusive coins that we've offered through the years. A 2004 Tiffany art coin sold originally for around $100 with shipping and is selling in the market today for between $5,000 and $10,000. If you didn't get one, that's at least a $4,910 mistake. The Julius Caesar 7K exclusive from 2021 sold for around $360 with shipping and is selling for between $950 and $1,100 today. If you missed it, that's another $550 mistake. And here's the Montana Butterfly from the 7K Autosaver program that sold for $150 with shipping. Today, it would cost you around $1,200 to get one. That's another $1,000 or so mistake. Now sure, those are great performers, but that's a portfolio of around $10,000 with only a few coins and a fraction of the cost. With time, the power and potential of collectibles are real, and we're on a mission to help you avoid the potentially $1.2 million mistake of not adding them to your legacy. The hard part is to know which coins have the best chance of becoming truly collectible. That's where we do the research for you and put collecting coins on autopilot. No matter where you are in your silver and gold journey, it's easy to see that there are many reasons why collecting coins makes sense. That doesn't mean it's easy. Why? Because of discipline. Most people today lack the discipline to do the small things that will lead to meaningful things over time. This is why we created the Autosaver program. It's an optional program in 7K, but one of the things that we are most loved for. Basically, we will send you a collector's coin every single month. At the end of the year, you'll be able to look back and see that you've been collecting something that could change your life forever. Something that will have a lasting impact for generations to come. Fact is, you're going to spend the money anyway, so you might as well spend it on something that will help you accumulate sound money. Our Autosaver program not only helps you with discipline, but also gets you in the coin collecting game, which is one of the most valuable things that we've learned as we researched gold and silver. We had no idea how valuable and how easy it is to collect the right coins when you know what you're doing. So, by participating in our monthly Autosaver program, you can choose between our different exclusive, low mintage, and just plain cool collections that will help you feel at ease and know that you're collecting true assets that can be passed on to future generations. So by choosing to become a member of 7K, you get access to our buyer certification program with no monthly commitment, easy access to silver and gold bullion via Sound Money Wallet and the physical shopping cart, access to our exclusive monthly Autosaver program, access to the collectibles that show to be the most rare and hold the greatest promise of potential future value. You also become part of a group of like-minded people that are changing an industry and ultimately the world. There are also many more benefits that you will find as you become a member of the 7K family. Now, as I mentioned earlier, here at 7K, we use the power of gold and silver to provide a way for people like you to create financial peace, preserve wealth, and live an exceptional life. While collecting gold and silver certainly contributes to this, we don't stop there. If you like our story and want to share it with others, we'll pay you for that sharing. It's no different than you sharing your favorite restaurant, a movie you like, or a new book you just read. No difference, except we actually pay you for sharing it. Fact is, if you like something, you're going to share it, and we feel you should be rewarded for that. We certainly appreciate it, and it's our way of thanking you. And beyond that, it's just another way for us to use the power of gold and silver to provide you a way to create financial peace, preserve wealth, and live an exceptional life. Oh, one last thing. Something we noticed in our gold and silver journey was that some of the wealthiest people and corporations make up the largest buying groups of precious metals. And we learned from them that silver and gold is really about saving. Now, what better contributes to a rich life than travel? Not to mention, it's something that just about everyone wants to do more of. So, we decided to reward you again for being a part of 7K, specifically when you choose the discipline of the Autosaver program. When you select any of the valuable Autosaver collections, you'll receive 30 days access to your very own savings portal. In the portal, you'll find exclusive deals on local restaurants, stores, national chains, and also travel. You'll find over 850,000 ways to save on the things that you already have to buy, so you can buy more of the things you want, like gold and silver. Each time you purchase qualifying coins, you receive an additional 30 days access to your portal. Most members save well over $1,200 per year. In fact, on a recent family vacation, I saved well over $800, no strings attached. It's practically like getting free silver every month. So here's what I want you to do now. click the button below that says Become a Member.
Yes.
If you're even the least bit curious about how we pay you for sharing, click the button below that says Next Video. Either way, I'm genuinely excited about the journey that you're about to embark upon. You are literally one click away from helping you accumulate sound money and enhancing your life, like thousands of our other customers are doing every day. I suggest you take all this knowledge that I've shared with you and do something with it for you and your family.
After seeing this information, the question is, where do you stand? Are you one of the many who have felt like they should own gold or silver but don't have any to speak of yet? How would you feel having a little more control over your financial legacy? How would your life be different if you were empowered to do the things you enjoy with the people you love? Our guess is that something you heard today made sense. If that's true, don't wait any longer to start building your family legacy through gold and silver. To start stacking and sharing, all you will need to do is grab one of the starter options. Our full access legacy VIP option comes with all the important access you will need to build out your well-rounded wealth strategy, such as Sound Money Wallet with its free storage under $50,000 in metal value via Vault Max Vaults, your very own shopping portal for other non-collectible and collectible coins, stack and sell for unlimited tracking, buying coins to complete your sets and sell when in a pickle, coin drops for those 7K exclusive coins only 7K stackers get, and of course, the thing everyone comes and stays for, the Asset Stacking on Autopilot Autosaver program. Even though our first option isn't full access, it can be a good beginning. For $149, it gives you a way to start your stacking on autopilot with the robust autosaver options. We will even help you start your stack with some silver. Sound Money Access and Stack and Sell Access will have limits on how you use them in this option, but it's enough to get you started. If you don't want to worry about what you get and what costs extra, $269 will get you 1 year of VIP access and includes a collectible coin. This comes with VIP access to Sound Money, allowing free storage up to $50,000 in metal value, and VIP access to Stack and Sell, allowing you to track in the inventory system as many coins as you want long into the future. Now, if you're like many of our customers who just wants it all without worry, $599 will get you VIP Legacy access and includes a collectible coin to get your offense going. This option is the ultimate in access. It includes everything in the VIP, plus the ability to earn affiliate metal bonuses through Sound Money, allowing you to speed up your stacking while helping others understand the value in Sound Money. Oh, did we mention you'll never have to pay $599 again? Even though they're all a little bit different, we are confident you will find value in any of these incredible starter options. But before you go, we just have one last question. In our experience, most people fall into one of three categories. One is to pick one of the options and start stacking. Two is to pick one of the options and occasionally share the 7K story to create a nice little side gig to earn a little extra money. Or three is that you already know you want to share the 7K story with enough people to work toward a more meaningful income. Would you consider yourself a 1, a 2, or a 3? If you're a 1, go ahead and grab one of the options and enjoy your stacking journey. If you've identified yourself as a 2 or a 3, take a look at our income disclosure to see what's possible. You can see each rank and what the high, low, median, and averages are for each one and what it might take for you to create a solid side gig or build a robust 7K business. Also, take note that over 80% of our 7K family are customers, and they don't choose to share with anyone else. They just love the products. Wherever you may fit, we can't wait to meet you. Welcome to the 7K family.
All right, let me stop it right there. Hey guys, I'm trying to compress it, but now that's the what's in it for you factor, right? I'm gonna show you what you get it, but I wanted to share this with you right now. I put it to the test. I'm gonna kind of cover the face, but you know that $1.2 million mistake, if you guys can see that, that's my daughter right there. 3.5, 4 years ago, I started her collection. Her collection right now, if you have grandchildren, if you have children, if you want to leave that generational wealth for them kids, that autosaver program, I put it to the test. My daughter's collection right now, it's over $52,000 in under 4 years, 3.5 years. Her collection's over $52,000. When was the last time you saved that money for your child? We all thought about it. Yeah, we want to save it, but we'll end up spending it. This autosaver program does a great job with us with that discipline. So this program, like you said, you could just get started for the $169 if you just want to be a customer and you tap your toes in there and get access to it. It's limited, right? Then you have access to the $269 has a renewal. You can store, you get all the bells and whistles with the 7K advantage. One of the things that we did not mention, what we have healthcare we can actually get there. We have life insurance we can actually get. We have gold back IRAs. So 7K did a great job by adding other vendors to make it more feasible for us to want to open an account with them. So I'm talking to all the customers, like people who just say, hey, man, I need this. I see something of value. I want to be able to use Access. I want to be able to get into the game buying fractional amounts using the Sound Money wallet. That's why I got involved. I needed access to convertibility for emergencies. But then now there's another part. The part is what's in it for you. If you decide to not only be a customer and you decide to say, you know what, this is great. I love what I see. I also want to be able to do the affiliate side. What's in it for me if I start sharing it with my friends and family? Like, listen, like you said, 85% of the people don't share. But I tell people, don't be selfish. If it's good for you and you're taking care of your family, guess what? We have something for you as well. So not only did the person who invited you say, hey, listen, man, I thought of enough about you. This is the program that I'm using to protect my family as an insurance, right? We all got insurance for everything, but we don't have insurance for our money. But this is the program that they're using. But then they decided to share it in their community. They say, okay, I'm going to share it with my mother, my brother, my sister. And what is 7K doing for us? Well, they created something called instant GoldPay. So maybe you can't buy it, but why not get free gold by referring this program to others in your community? Check it out.
What is Instant GoldPay? It's the brand new 7K customer acquisition program that pays you directly in gold. Whenever you refer a new customer membership to 7K, we will instantly pay you either $20, $40, or $80 in fractional gold, sent to VaultMax and instantly shown on your Sound Money dashboard. We'll say that again. Instant gold. The minute your new customer referral finalizes their purchase, gold is sent directly to VaultMax on your behalf. So what's the catch? Well, you do have to have your Sound Money and VaultMax accounts properly set up first. But once that's done, there's nothing to stop you from getting out there, sharing 7K with someone new, and collecting an instant gold payment. We're ready. Are you? So you want to learn more about how you get paid for sharing? Smart. There's nothing worse than the emotional pressures of not having enough money to pay the bills or be able to live the life of contribution. So right now, I'm going to show you how your life is about to change financially forever. It's super simple and it goes like this. First, you just need to choose which option you like and start sharing. You can't go wrong with any of them and they all put silver in your hands immediately. The first is the basic for $149 and comes with some limited access. $269 gives you VIP access to things you might want as a customer and is good for 1 year. $599 gives you a legacy VIP access and includes an additional way to earn through something called the Sound Money Affiliate Medal Bonus. Simply pick one and start sharing. When you refer your first 2 new customers, you will immediately have 2 teams who will now be qualified to earn commissions. For simplicity, let's call them the right team and the left team. Every time a basic starter option is purchased in your organization, you earn 20 share plan points. A VIP earns you 50 points, and a legacy VIP earns you 150 points. In order to get paid, you'll need to accumulate 500 points on your right team and 500 points on your left team to earn a $500 commission check and become an associate. For those who really want to make an impact and earn additional income, we have different levels of achievement, and the higher your level of achievement, the higher your check. When you achieve the rank of associate, you can earn up to $500 per week. As a copper, you can earn up to $1,000 per week, and as a bronze, you can earn up to $2,000 per week. Our silvers can earn up to $3,500 per week, and our golds are eligible to earn up to $7,000 per week. Executive golds can earn up to $10,000 per week, and our presidential golds can earn up to $12,500 per week. Share, earn points, and get paid. It's as simple as that. Now, let me ask you something. How much different would your life be if you could earn additional income? What would you do? Would the financial pressure be gone? How big of an impact could you really make? You can almost feel the weight lift, can't you? Now, remember, you can accumulate points for each new customer in your organization, but you don't just earn points on new customers. For each monthly autosaver anyone in your organization purchases, you earn additional points based on which option they're receiving. In addition to that, there are many other coin options on your personal websites, as well as exclusive coin sales called coin drops, and other special offers that carry points. So, whether it's a new customer joining the 7K family or coins sold, you earn points. That's all there is to it. So here's what I want you to do now. If you like our story, grab one of the options to get started.
then share it to work towards getting paid. If you just like the idea of buying gold and silver and you want to make it extremely easy on yourself, join the 7K family and start stacking with the Autosaver program. Either way, you win. Click the button below now and take the next step to changing your future forever. Welcome to 7K, where we believe in you.
All right. Let me stop it right there. I want to pull something up real quick. Guys, listen, for all the members who are here now, if you don't mind, pull out one of your coins. Let them know it's real. Listen, when we're talking about, I want to share something with you. This is the real stuff. 7K is getting the ideas. The mission is put gold and silver to people's hands. These are gold bars that can get shipped right to you. These are exclusive right here. Look, exclusive. 498 John F. Kennedy edition, exclusive coin drops that we have access to. For those who have autosavers who's been there, I have a couple of members who got started with us. Everyone wins at 7K. No one gets hurt because our product doesn't expire. Guys, this is something that's been a blessing for me and my family. Allow me to save my ministry. Allow me during COVID, we were allowed to convert what we had of gold and silver using the Sound Money wallet when everybody else was the old way, when you have to go mail it out, insure it, and register it and get it out there and then wait 12 weeks to get the gold. The Sound Money wallet was really what appealed to me. Little did I know I will be sharing it. But I wanted to put something up for you guys to just show you something real quick as I wrap this up and I share testimony. I just want to know if you guys can see my screen. I wanted to share this right here. 7K is doing something very extraordinary. Can you guys see that real quick? All right, perfect. This is what I want you guys to see. Every company has this journey, okay? Apple, 1976. Google, 1998 in the garage. Amazon, 1994. Harley, 1903. This is over companies. 1923, Disney, Mattel, right? Hold on. This is what I like to kind of relate a little bit with 7K. Airbnbs was founded in 2008, but it just took off the last couple years. The two founders it's revolutionized the whole industry when it came to hotels and how we do that. Uber, who takes taxis in 2009 when that created? People came up with the creativity, right? Lyft came in 2012. Metro PCS, 1994. Then they sold it. They thought about affordable telecom communication, right? But then here it is, November 2016, where the idea, I call it the Rusty Dusty Lantern Diner. A lot of us got an opportunity to go there. This is where the inception, when the founders got together with Richard Henson. I mean, Tony knows the story. We got a good picture with this. This is where it started. Humble beginnings. This company has 8 years old, and yet no one knows this company exists. Guys, this is a game changer. What we're sharing with you is pretty much in a nutshell. We're like the Costco's, the BJ's, or the Sam's for gold and silver. But here's the kicker. All those companies that I introduced you to, not one of them share the profits with you. 7K said, guess what? Not only do we want to get gold and silver to the people, but for every customer that we happen to share, we're going to even make it easier for you with that instant GoldPay that we could put gold and silver in your pocket immediately. Guys, I'm excited of what this company's been able to do for me and my family. It's allowed me to save my ministry. It's allowed me to retire my wife at 32 years working as a general manager. You could hear her. I'm laughing because she's out there just having a ball. My wife worked 32 years as a general manager, Marriott Hotel. And my goal has always been, can I bring her home? But I had to be able to cover her income to bring her home. Well, this program allowed me to bring her home 2 years ago. So now she works at our ministry at our school together hand in hand. Okay. We've been able to help over 4,000 families get gold and silver in their hands to protect what they work so hard for. So this program right here, this platform allows you now, you can never say you never heard it. Someone invited you tonight that you don't know this program exists. This company's been around since 2016 and you're hearing it for the first time. But what it's done for many of us, it's allowed us to get some gold and silver in our hands. And now that we can make it available, we can teach our friends and family, we can teach our kids not to save in fiat currency, not to save in government money. And the best advice I can give each and every one of you guys tonight is Don't ever, ever save your money in government form. Save it in everything else, gold, silver, land, Picasso's, but do not save it in currency form. Guys, things are happening. There is a shift, but now we have a solution, and it's called 7K Metals. Guys, I'm excited. Tony, I'm going to hand it to you, man. I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me, if Tony's there, thank you for allowing me to share tonight. I am the king of pushing play. Sally, as you guys can see, for those who want to actually see what I did, I didn't do too much. You know, I have accolades and stuff, but it's a very easy, simple. My job is to inform and educate that this program exists and share it all around the country. We're doing business in 32 countries. I'm excited that you guys got to hear it, but I will be willing to take any questions or answers. I mean, any questions you guys have for all the members here. I'm more than happy. All right, so Miss Sally, I'm excited. Listen, that's my time. I kept it short, sweet, and to the point. Listen, man, get back with the person who invited you. But also, remember, I told you guys, the person who invited you today, I wanted to give and transfer. If they got their Sound Money wallet set up, I'm giving their first ounce. I'm going to do it right in front of you to show you how easy it is that I can transfer 1 ounce of silver into your account. I'd love to do it. Sally, I hand it to you. I didn't know if Tony was available, but thank you so much for allowing me to share.
That was great.
I kept it simple. I hope you guys understand. If I can teach you what I did, I didn't speak very much. I'm the king of push play. If I can compress the information to make it easy for you to understand what program we have, that's my job, just to share it with you.
Hey, thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Hey, like Yuri says, get back to the person who invited you to this.
Listen, I'm making it available. I just need their username. I want to do it right in front. If somebody signed up right now, I want to get the Sound Money wallet. They got $5. I want to shoot the first ounce. It's on me. If we can't do it live, it's okay. What I'll do is the first team leader of the member reach out to me, message, get me the username, and then I'll snapshot and they'll get the first silver on me. For all the members who get started, just to let you know, not only the referral gets gold, you also receive $5 deposited in your Sound Money wallet. And Mr. Yuri Melendez is going to add to that $5 and give you your first 1 ounce into your Sound Money wallet. Thank you. Hey, Sally, listen, I want to tell you, if the company can't sell itself, then we're doing a problem. We're doing injustice. Not everybody's a Yuri, not everybody's a Tony, not everybody's a Kathy. We want to make it so simple for each and every one of you guys. What did we do? We invited you to take a look at some information. I said hello. She did introduction. I interjected and I pushed play. You got the information, then I'll answer questions. I had no questions. Okay, no problem. But that's the key. Okay, says Tony, I signed to the legacy a week ago. Well, no, don't count. That don't count. We're talking about right now. Someone's trying to get the free silver. I'm talking about right now, today's presentation of today's Blitz. I love it. All right, God bless.
Hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on when you're watching this. Have a good one. I love you. Bye.